Oh, there we go. So we are now live. So hi everyone, welcome back. We're on another
Morning.
Monday meetup, and it is episode 9 this week. And the topic I've got today is all about the working mums and how they are doing this business. So they are doing it all. They are working the business, they're working their family, they're working their jobs. And not only is that something to celebrate, but we just really want to show you guys that it can be done. See that nice and tall. I want to know. Okay, you can get that. So you're probably wondering why me and my daughter are in our Christmas onesies. So I'll just get that right off the bat here. We are in our Christmas onesies because we are camping under the tree tonight as part of our Advent calendar, which is very exciting. I don't normally dress like this, but it is also a few days before Christmas, so Merry Christmas to everyone watching. All right, so I can't talk to this topic much. Since I started this business, I've mostly been a stay-at-home mum. I did do some casual serving right at the start, just to basically get myself out of the house and have a little bit of mum time. But as my business has grown and as I've got a community of people that I chat with regularly and have support from, I don't feel like I need those conversations outside of the house as much anymore. So I now am a full-time stay-at-home mum doing the business. So I really wanted to show a different side to what my story is to people on my page. And so I brought some friends on here today that do work as well. And so they can sort of discuss with you guys and show how they juggle the work and the mumming and their business. So thank you guys for joining me. We've got Justine, Katie, and Matessa. And I don't have much to say on the topic, like I said, so I'll let you guys take it away. I think Matessa was going to go first, if you'd like to start us off tonight.
Sure. So my name is Matessa, and I am from Toronto, born and raised. Love that city, love my city. So I started this business late last year, and I work at a university. I am an administrator. And, I was really wanting to do something new. Because I always say I never left the university. I went and did my bachelor's and my master's. I worked there full time. So I never left. And I think last year I was really longing to do something and learn a whole bunch of new skills. I actually wanted to get into coding. And I was like, oh, maybe I can be a computer programmer or something. But I'd probably have to be really self-taught. And I was like, I didn't know where to start with that one. So I told my husband, of course it's pre-COVID, right? But I told my husband that, I want to be one of those people that can sit in a cafe and go on my laptop and click, 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 and essentially make money. So that's what I wanted to do. And when I came across this business, I said, well, this is for me. There's something about this business. It's for me. And so, yes, I'm working full time. Yes, I'm a wife. Yes, I'm a mother. But the thing is, how I feel is that, when you really want something, you will make time for it. And the beauty of this business is that so many of the nuts and bolts are already taken care of, right? It's an automated online system. And I always say that to people, it's automated. So a lot of that time that you would work into perhaps doing things that other business owners have to do manually, we have an automated system, which makes it really great. So how I juggle things is that I, see my time as, how am I spending my time? So I wake up early. I find I work better that way. I do my routine in the morning, and I actually start working my business before the kids get up. And so when they get up, I get them ready for school, get them out the door. My husband drops them to school, and then I do my day job. And then after my day job, I'm with the kids, with my husband. And then when they go to sleep, I'm back on the business. So I really do schedule my time that way. I make use of Post-it notes, and I have an iPhone. My phone is always ringing off. Like there's always some alarm going off about remind me to do something. So I really do make use of like to-do notes and calendars and things like that. And I find that because of the way this business has been designed, it gives me the time to work from home, work for my day job, be a wife, be a mother, and still have my online business. So that's how I juggle things.
Sorry, I just had to unmute myself. That's awesome. Yes. And you know what? That's not too different to how I do my day-to-day. So I'm the same. I do most of my business outside of the awake hours. I usually, as soon as they're in bed, I do a concentrated block of time. Not so much in the morning because I never know what time they're going to wake me up, do I? But yeah, definitely once I go to bed, that's my business time. And I really enjoy doing it as a wind down at the end of the day. I used to also do a little bit in the naps, but you know what? I kind of lost naps to this one. And so I can't do that anymore. But yeah, Post-it notes, the same sort of thing, just little reminders to do what I need to do that night. So at least my time can be concentrated. So yeah, for sure. All right. Thanks for sharing, Matessa. Justine, did you want to go next and share kind of how yours kind of works with your family and your dynamics?
Yeah. So I'm kind of similar. I have 2 kids. My daughter's 4 and my son just turned 1.5 years. And I actually just returned back to my daytime job. So I work in insurance, which is always busy and something different. But I just went back from my 18-month mat leave last month. So I'm just coming up to a month that I've been back to work, and going back from mat leave this time versus my first has been like completely different because now it's going from 1 kid to 2, and I'm trying to juggle my business. So it's been a bit of a learning curve, but I think we kind of got our groove going now. So I first had started the business in May, end of May, I think it was, of just this year. So right before my son turned 1. And basically my friends always joked with me that I am like a serial party goer for like home parties, and then I'd fall in love with it. And then I'm not a great salesperson. So I would like have these parties and then I'd be like, oh, this isn't really for me. So then I kind of like was trying to find something that I could do that still you have like a good community and support and everything. So then I came across this, and I really enjoy it because I'm not stuck having to like do these parties and fall into that kind of thing. And I can still do everything with work and my family. So we're super busy because, well, normally in the winter, it's really busy because my daughter would play hockey and my husband, and we have Rebels tickets. Plus, we're both working full time, but now we're not having any hockey go on. So it gives us a bit more time. But I run my day really similar. So in the morning, I get up at 5:30, and then between like 5:30 and 6:15 is kind of my me time. So I look at my calendar, like I have everything in my phone of what I have to get done for the day. So I look and see, what do I have to get done? What do I have planned for the day? That kind of thing. And then I work out. Now gyms here are all closed, so I'm working out at home. But then, so work out, get ready. And then I work 8 to 4:30, Monday to Friday. And my day home's closed right now, so I have both kids home with me. So that's interesting in itself. But today went good, so hopefully it can stay going well like that. But for me, the biggest thing is scheduling. So like for us, I meal plan for the entire month all at once, so I don't have to worry about thinking about it. And then on Sundays, when I'm like prepping my meals and everything, I take like an hour and a half-ish to kind of get ready for the week. So like we plan all of our meals out. I look to see what kind of activities we have for the week, that sort of thing. And then I also schedule my posts that I have on my business page so that I'm not stuck, because having a 4 and a 1-year-old, I don't have a lot of me time to sit and do those kind of posts that I really want to have that are engaging in that. So I only take like an hour or so to do that. And then I have theme days. So like on Mondays, I have like Motivational Monday, that I always try to do something with like positive affirmations for the week, because it's something I do already. So then what I would normally do on my own, I just make it into a post. So then I have that. And then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I post about like our information sessions and that. And then, sorry, my allergies are really bad right now and our house is super dry. But then like Friday, I have Fearless Friday. So kind of a motivational thing again, just to kind of get people, reflecting on the week. What do you have coming up? That sort of thing. And then on Sundays is like my day. So a self-care Sunday. So I always post about like what I'm doing for myself for that day and that kind of thing. And then because I have everything planned out for the week, I try and just kind of think ahead. So like today, for example, I had the kids home. So I had like did up a post and I knew, okay, so I'm going to have my motivational Monday post that I'm doing. And then later on in the day, I'm going to take a picture of the kids and I doing whatever. So I knew that our elf had brought us a craft to do today. Was so that I knew that like whatever our elf was bringing, I'd post about that and just say how I had the kids home. So for me, it's just really being able to plan and have everything kind of laid out for the week, which some people think, oh, it seems like so much work. But honestly, when you've worked all day and then you want to be able to have family time and run your own business, if you don't have to stop and think about what you're making for supper, or, oh, shoot, I forgot, like I haven't had a chance to think of anything to post, but I have all of that already done. So if you take like an hour and a half or so one day in the week and can schedule that all, I found that that has made such a huge difference for me. So that's kind of where we're at. It's working so far. I mean, I still have time to come on and do fun things like this. And my daughter and I were doing our craft before. So I think it's working for the most part.
Nice. Meal planning is something I definitely need to do a little bit better, because every day I'm like, how are there still 3 meals every day? Like, what do I do? So I need to get some tips of you about meal planning.
I'm like, oh, you want another snack? Well, goldfish. And they're like, we had goldfish, Mom. And so I'm like, you're right. Okay, so now I have snacks in with my meal plan, because they're like, I don't know, what do you want to make us? And I'm like, oh.
Goldfish. Oh, they're great, aren't they? We're still big goldfish fans in this family. And scheduling, as you said, scheduling is amazing. I'm very similar in that. Oh, hey, Cheryl, thanks for joining and watching. Just careful, sweet of the cord. So with the scheduling of posts and just knowing what's sort of ahead. So for right now, I'm doing, off the code, please, John. Thank you. So we're doing our advent calendar similar to you. So each day I know that there's going to be something, and like all of our pages, we have a variety of posts on our page. We have personal, because we want people to know us. We want people to know who we are, and not just what we do, but who we are and who they might come across. I like to share my family things that I do. So for December, at least I know one post per day is going to be something that is what we've done during the day as a family, or just me and Santa mostly have been doing the advent calendar, haven't we? Has it been fun?
Yes, Santa Rose.
Yes, Santa Rose, yes. So that's been good. And then on November, for example, I did a to Z gratitude. And because I know that for myself, I have, I need to practice my gratitude a lot more, or at least me need to be a bit more conscious of my gratitude. So I went through the alphabet, and I thought that was a really good way, again, of just knowing, what my day ahead is going to be. Because if you get to the end of the day and you know what, you haven't put anything on your page just to show people what you're up to, or show people something that you're thinking about even, it's kind of hard to be on the spot for sure. So scheduling is a great one. Well, thank you, Justine, for sharing. And Katie, I'd love to hear your side, because I know that you're a busy woman.
Well, hello. Thanks, Cherie, for inviting me on this. And it's so exciting to be with fellow business owners, Mathessa and Justine. Mathessa, I used to live in Toronto years ago, so I absolutely love Toronto. I used to live in the beaches, and that's probably one of my favorite spots that I'm a runner. So that was my favorite spot to run probably out of all the places that I've lived in. So I share your love for Toronto. And Justine, we live so close to each other now. Hopefully one day after all this craziness is done, we can meet each other finally in person as fellow business owners. That would be great. And I know that both of our daughters' names are Everly, which is kind of crazy. So, and it's spelled the same way. So a small world, but it was wonderful hearing both of your stories. And I love hearing what other moms are doing as well, because all of our schedules are so different, and sometimes you can pick up, a different trick or tip of how to do something better. There's always room for growth, or there's always, something that you're thinking, oh, like a light bulb goes off. Oh, I never thought of that type of thing. So a little bit about myself. I've been in this business for 3 years now. I started this business when I had my baby girl and I came home from the hospital. I found a couple on social media. I clicked on their link. When I lived in Toronto years ago, I worked for a big corporation, in the financial industry downtown. And then I was transferred out to Calgary. So I spent many years in Calgary. And then I met my husband at the time, and he lived out in Red Deer, Alberta. So I switched over to municipal government. I'm currently still in the same position, working for municipal government for a very busy department. So this is my 6th year. But when I was on mat leave, I did try to look for something that could keep us still being able to pay the bills and not feel like we were going under. So all my life, I've always had 2 jobs anyways. So, I've always had that motivation to always be doing something and always be busy all the time. So I was very grateful. I picked it up. I've tried other businesses online. They just weren't what I was looking for, just because I found that I had to connect with friends and family in order for it to make it work. And that's not what I was really into. I also wasn't a huge fan of posting on my personal page. And also I needed to find something. I always wanted to be an entrepreneur, but I didn't have something in my head where, I invented something, or, I could run with something original. I needed help. I didn't know how to build my own business from scratch. So when I found this, I knew hands down that this was the perfect opportunity for me, because it has a full training site. You don't need any experience in the group. When I was welcomed into this group, I found that there were business owners that were 20 years old, all the way up to business owners that are retired, 65 years old. So, it's all ages and all different walks of life. And what I really like as a mother is that you can do it whenever you want, wherever you want. So my whole family still lives in Ontario. And when I go to visit my family in Ontario, I put my daughter down. My mom will have a big, nice glass of red wine ready for me downstairs. And she goes, okay, do your work and get a few things done quickly after your flight. And so it's just kind of nice to be able to go on vacation and still be able to work from wherever you are. And for my schedule, what it looks like now, I recently separated from my husband in February of this year. So I had 6 months of my house for sale, and I finally sold my house in October. Thank goodness, because I know it's kind of hard right now out west. Out east, they're going like hotcakes, but out west, not so much. So I was very fortunate. It only took 6 months for me to sell my house. And for the rest of the year, I only had a week and a half to decide where I was going to move, which I really didn't want to make a decision and be locked into even a lease. So I just made a random decision that my daughter and I were going to rent a cottage through Airbnb in Sylvan Lake, a block away from the lake. And that's how we're spending the rest of our year. I actually love it here so much, and I'm still not ready to decide anything firm right now. So I've actually asked to keep the cottage until the end of March. So we'll be here till the end of March for sure. But what my schedule looks like now is I am still working full-time for municipal government. I have been mostly in the office almost every day because the person that I work for, there's time-sensitive items. So most of the time I do have to go in at some point of the day. So I do wake up in the morning at 5:45 in the morning. I wake up with my daughter. I get ready while she has breakfast, and then I get her ready. We drive into Red Deer. I drop her off at daycare, and then I work full time from 8 a.m. till 4:30. But what I do throughout the day is I use my lunches and my breaks for my business. So on my lunch break, I will do whatever I need to do that's pressing for my business. During my 15-minute breaks, I will do business. And so after work, even if I'm driving, I try to take advantage of any little time that I have. So if it takes me, 10, 15 minutes to drive to the daycare from my work. Within that 10, 15 minutes, if I have to jump on a phone call with a fellow business owner to help them out, or if there's somebody else interested in this business and they have a couple questions, I'll utilize that time, the 10 and 15 minutes, to just go on my Bluetooth while I'm driving and have a quick chat. So it's just trying to manage the business that way. And then when I get home, I have dinner to cook, my daughter to play with. And then when she goes to bed, that's when I schedule. I'm also not only a business owner, but I'm also a coach. So I take coaching calls for others that are interested in this business. So I'll schedule coaching calls a few days a week that are open to others. And I'll also sit down as soon as she's in bed and do, whatever it is that I need to do. I'll probably span it out. I mean, it sounds like I do it every single night. It is every single night, but it's not a lot. It's quite, I'm very surprised, the success that I've had in this business and the amount of time that is put into it. I would think that the amount of time that I'd have to put into it, it would be equivalent to like my full-time job, because I mean, the success I'm having is more than that. So I am truly grateful that I have found this business. And like I said, it's been 3 years. And I think that's another thing, is I absolutely love it. So I feel like it's not work. It's not, sacrifices. It's not struggling. I do it in my free time because it's absolutely wonderful. And then I get to meet wonderful people like all of you guys. And, pre-pandemic, we were having meetups with people in the area, and you make friends, and it's fellow mamas. So then you have play dates, and it's just a wonderful community to be part of, and very positive. So thank you again, Cherie, for inviting me on here, and I hope all of you guys have a wonderful Christmas with your families. It was so nice hearing your story.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for sharing. And I just wanted to touch on, so I met you in person at one of the meetups, which was amazing. We went to the
rodeo
chuck wagons, the chuck wagons in Rocky Mountain House. And so that was when I was in the business. I'm just trying to do maths in my head. I think it was about 8 or 9 months.
Almost a year,
so I was really excited to meet all the people I got to meet there. But actually, in fact, when I first started my business, so I started that 2 years ago. So Katie would have been 1 year in. And I knew that she lived, because at the time I lived at Rocky Mountain House, and I saw that she lived just up the road. So I actually reached out to her in my early days, before I had committed to the business, because I just wanted to chat with someone that was kind of close by. I really liked the content that I'd seen that she'd put out, so I could relate to it. And that's a big part of our business, is relating to people. And so I reached out to her, and she reassured me that my mentors that I was going to have in the business were great people. And so she just really helped me just be comfortable with my decision to get started. And so I'm really grateful for that.
Thank you.
So thanks for that little extra help to get started, because it is always a big decision to get started with a business.
Yeah, I always feel like when you're making a big decision like this, it is a real business. So you're nervous, which is very natural for starting your own business. But it's so exciting too. It's so exciting seeing all the other success of business owners, and just knowing and like thinking like ahead that that's going to be you one day, right?
Yeah, and slowly and surely, I'm just following along after everyone else's footsteps. So I love seeing footsteps that you're taking now, because I know, I'm making the same pathway. And I just wanted to touch on one other thing that you said, and now I feel like it's going to slip to my mind. So how you said, that you do it sounds like you're doing it every spare moment you have, but it's not like it's a chore. Like it's not like it's something that you're resenting, because we do all love this business so much. There's so much integrity in this business, and people really fall in love with doing this as a job. I was the same, that I had that kind of entrepreneurial feel, but I had no idea what I was going to do. And I was looking, but not really looking. It really did stumble into my life, and I'm grateful for that. But I really did not know either. I was like, I can't really craft. I'm not crafty. I don't want to do parties. I don't want to chat to all my friends. Like you said, I didn't want to bring all them into it, and I didn't want to post on my personal page. So for 2 years, I haven't posted a whole lot of business on my personal page. And all of that, like I can totally relate to your story. It's like you were kind of telling my story, but from a working mom's perspective. So,
and you know what? It's funny because you don't want to bother friends and family in this business, and you don't have to. But when you've been in this business for a few years, there's friends and family that reach out to me and go, "Girl, what are you doing?"
It's that time I asked. I do have some friends doing
the find out.
Yeah, I do have a couple of friends that are doing this business with me, and I do have some others that have checked it out and are kind of checking it out for their future. So it is really exciting when people decide to look into it, because like we said, we don't be like, hey, check out my business, come look. We don't harass them to do that. But when they come and ask about it, you're like, yes, come and see. I'm so excited to share it, because like we're excited to share it with our friends because we know how good it is. So,
and
we are a lot longer than, oh, sorry, Justine.
Oh, that's okay. I was just saying that's what's so nice with it is it's so natural. It's not, you're not having to do like this big sales pitch and stuff to everybody and anybody. You literally can like take it and run with it. So my business, I've kind of had to flip it a little bit, because when I started, I was on mat leave and home all the time and doing all these fun things with the kids and now I'm back to work. And so I kind of had this funny switch where I was like, oh, I feel like it was like so different. And I've had a couple people message me and be like, oh, you know, it's so nice to see people that can like have like a family life and you can tell like involved in doing things like that. But then also like I work from home in my like 9-to-5 job. But I've had people message me and be like, it's so nice to see that, you know, it's something that you can do if you're a stay-at-home parent or somebody who's in the working force out of the home. So it's kind of nice to hear that, because I was like, oh, I hope people aren't going to be like, oh, I totally can't relate to you anymore. So
for sure.
Nice that I've noticed
it time. So it's not like it is that as big a shift as you're fearing. So yeah, good for you. And I hope it keeps going smooth sailing. But yeah, like you said, it's a learning curve and you'll find your groove. So anyway, we have a slumber party under the Christmas tree to get to, and someone needs to get to sleep soon. So thank you, ladies, again for joining me. I really enjoyed chatting with you.
Welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
We get chatty on these things, and I say 15 minutes, and here we are 15 minutes later. Other than
what are we going to do on the Christmas day? You need to go to sleep.
I need to go to sleep. Who else?
Shanna.
All right, so should we say goodbye to everyone then?
Bye.
Have a good night. Bye. Have a good night.
Episode 9. I will be back for one last one for the year next week with a mystery topic, because I haven't quite decided. Alrighty, so thanks, guys. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.